It's a bonus edition of the Book Club for Kids. Hi, I'm Kitty Felde, and we are bringing you more book suggestions for summer reading from kids who attended the City of STEM Festival in Downey, California. We asked them the question we ask everybody on the show: what's your favorite book, and why?
Emily. I'm in second grade, and I go to Elliott Elementary School.
And what is your favorite book?
Babysitter's Club. Because it's interesting and they have it makes me enjoy it. Because they tell exciting things that happen.
Do you wish you were in the book having those adventures?
Sometimes.
Kaylee.
Kaylee, what grade and what school do you go to?
6th and Elliott as well.
What's your favorite book?
It's a series. There's 4 books: Uglies, Pretties, Specials, and Extras. It's fantasy, and aside from being entertaining, it's also kind of a lesson about friendship, and when things are tough, then friends can really help you through it.
Quentin. I go to Cathedral Chapel, and I'm in the 3rd grade. I don't really have one, but if I had to choose, I would choose The Witch Boy. It's because it's funny and interesting that a boy is a witch.
Harper. 4th. Jefferson Elementary School.
And what's your favorite book?
Land of Stories.
Why?
Because I want to know what happens next.
How do writers do that? Write something that makes you want to find out what happens next. How do they do that?
Cliffhangers. You leave the reader on their toes.
Do you know how to do that yourself? Have you been able to write a cliffhanger?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Like if someone was sick, and then the end of the sentence would be, and then period in the next chapter. Ella, same as her. We're twins. Jefferson Elementary School, and I'm in 4th grade.
And your favorite book?
Well, it's more of a book series, and it's a comic book. It's the Babysitter's Club.
And why do you like it?
Because it teaches me how to babysit, and also it's like fun to read because there are like different things about it, and it's really cool. There was this one really shy girl who her dad was very overprotective, and he didn't let her do certain things, and she had to go to the hospital because the girl had a fever. She spoke up to the doctors, and people like called her like a boy for some reason because she had like a boy name, but she was very girly. Anthony.
Anthony, how old are you?
5.
5. Do you have a book you love?
A green book.
A green one. What's it about?
A dinosaur.
A dinosaur. Why do you like dinosaurs?
Because they're fossils. Yolanda, I'm in 3rd grade, and my favorite book is Princess Ever After. It's about like mysteries and like princesses.
You like princesses?
Not that much, but I like mysteries.
Women.
Most girls really love princesses, but not you.
I actually like science.
Which makes a lot of sense since we were crashing a City of STEM event. But after all, you can't do science experiments if you can't read the labels on the vials of chemicals. And by the way, we have been recommending other terrific podcasts for kids, perfect for summer listening. Today, we want to introduce you to Ben and Sophie.
Hello? Is anybody here?
What is this?
2 kids, a robot, and a missing professor.
I think this is it. The big lab is right over there.
My home.
Sometimes it's hard to believe you're a robot.
You humans amaze me.
Listen to Ben and Sophie, Wobie's Secret on SpokenMovieProject.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
And next week, we will be airing a special episode from our other podcast, The Fina Mendoza Mysteries. It's called Losing is Democratic, and it was designed to help parents talk to their kids about the January 6th hearings and the attack on the U.S. Capitol. Here's a snippet from the episode.
I'm so mad at those people. My mom said she had to hide in the bathroom in the back of the senator's office for 5 hours.
But why did it happen, Miss Greenwood?
Why do you think it happened?
Because those people didn't want to wait in line to get into the Capitol?
I'm afraid it was more than that, Margaret.
Maybe they just wanted to see themselves all over social media. You know, be the king of TikTok.
Interesting.
My papa said it's because people were angry because their person lost the election.
Losing. Let's talk a bit about losing and about winning and about American history. All right. Let's start with something simple. You all know who the first president of the United States was.
Duh, George Washington.
Thank you, Becca. And he served how many years as president?
8, but they wanted him to stay president forever.
They?
The people in the United States. George Washington was like a rock star.
I suppose he was.
Now, he was the king of TikTok, if they had TikTok back in the 1700s.
But President Washington didn't want to be an American king, so he didn't run for re-election another time.
Yes, that's right. Now, what happened next? Yes, Margaret?
George Washington went home to Mount Vernon.
Well, yes, he did. But what happened to the United States? Who was the second president?
Sam Adams?
Actually, that's the beer.
John Adams.
That's right. But what happened 4 years later when he ran for re-election?
John Adams lost to Thomas Jefferson, although it was actually the House of Representatives that decided that election. Right, Miss Greenwood?
You are correct, Becca, as usual. Do you think he was mad, John Adams, I mean?
I would be, especially since he thought he was cheated out of winning by Congress.
I think he was mad too, Miss Greenwood. He went right home to his farm. He didn't even stay for the inauguration of the new president.
So what does this tell us?
That you shouldn't run against Thomas Jefferson?
That's one answer.
We hope you will listen to next week's special episode. There's free curriculum as well, and we'll have a link to it in next week's show notes. And please share news about this important episode with others. I'm Kitty Felde. Thanks so much for listening.